Hello students, this is another video from the chapter Why Do We Fall Ill of class 9th biology, and here in this video we are going to talk about the topic protozoan disease, and the disease name is malaria. We will talk about malaria in detail. So let's begin the topic. So here we will discuss about the disease caused by the protozoa. So what is protozoa? Protozoa is a category in which the single celled animals are there, and protozoans are the single celled animal, and most of the protozoans are free living, but some of the protozoans are parasitic in nature, and hence they cause diseases in human beings and other animals. Now here the malaria disease is caused by protozoa, and that protozoa name is Plasmodium vivax. Okay, the name of the protozoa which cause the malaria is Plasmodium. Okay, and this Plasmodium is of different types like Plasmodium vivax, Plasmodium falciparum, Plasmodium malariae, and Plasmodium ovale. So there are so many Plasmodium species belong to the genus Plasmodium, and they all can cause the disease malaria. Now this protozoa transmitted to man by the bite of infected female Anopheles mosquito. This protozoa live in the saliva of female Anopheles mosquito, and when this mosquito bites the man, then this protozoa get transmitted into the body of human beings. And this Anopheles mosquito, they mostly bite at night. Now male Anopheles feed on plant juice. Here it is written female Anopheles transmit the protozoa into the human's body. So the male Anopheles mosquitoes are not parasitic, they feed on the plant juices. Only the female Anopheles are the parasitic in nature, and they feed on the blood of warm blooded animals and human beings, and hence they disperse the protozoa and cause the disease, that is malaria. Now malaria is a worldwide disease. This disease is distributed throughout the world, and so many people get died due to this disease. And in 2015 there are 4,38,000 people get died due to the malaria. So there are so many people, they suffer with this disease through annually, and they lost their life due to this disease. And that's why the mosquito is considered as the deadliest animal in the world. Because it causes maximum amount of death per year due to this disease. The deadliest disease caused by the mosquito is malaria. Because of the malaria, so many people get died. So alone in 2015, 4,38,000 people got died due to the malaria. So that's why the mosquito is considered as the deadliest animal in the world, and the malaria is the deadliest disease caused by the mosquito. And to reduce this, there are so many programs running throughout the world, and in India the NMCP, National Malaria Control Program, and NMEP, National Malaria Eradication Program, started in 1953 and 1958 respectively to reduce the number of occurrence of malaria in India. So, and due to this programs, the cases have been reduced successfully. The name malaria was proposed by Maculloch in 1827, and Laveran was a scientist who discovered the malaria parasite, that is Plasmodium. Laveran discovered that there is a protozoa which name is Plasmodium. It causes the disease, and Ronald Ross confirmed that malaria is caused by malaria parasite and its vector is the mosquito, and thus he received a Nobel Prize for in the medicine. So these are the important scientists who contributed in the discovery of the causative agent of malaria, and hence they are very important. Now we will talk about the modes of transmission of this protozoa in humans body. So malaria parasites host are man. Okay, the malaria parasite, which is Plasmodium, it lives in the body of man and mosquito as well. Okay, some part of its life it spends in the body of man, and some part of the life it spends in the body of mosquito. And malaria affects all the ages of human being. Malaria occurs from July to November. Okay, this disease can occur in every age of human being, and the maximum cases can be observed in month of July and November. This is the breeding period of malaria vector, that is mosquito. And now we will talk about the symptoms. What is the symptom of malaria? So this is characterized by a sudden appearance of fever. Okay, the appearance of fever, and this is sudden. Okay, and in fever the sufferer feel pain also, and sensation of extreme cold and shivering, cold stage. Okay, in starting the people suffer with the high pain and fever, and as well as with the shivering. They feel high extreme cold and their body shivers, and that stage is called as cold stage. Now temperature rises up to 166 degree Fahrenheit, and the patient feels burning hot, intense headache, faster respiration and heartbeat. Okay, during the hot stage there is another stage which is called as hot stage, and in this stage the symptoms include the rise into the body temperature up to 106 degree Fahrenheit, and the patient feel burning hot. Okay, the patient feel warmth, so much warmth in the body, and headache, and the rate of respiration and heartbeat becomes faster, and this stage is called as hot stage. Now fever later comes down with profuse sweating. When fever comes down, then lots of sweating occur in the body of human being, and this occur either daily at a particular time or is repeated every third or fourth day, depending on the species of the parasite. This cold and hot stages can occur on a particular time, and it can repeated every third or fourth day, and this symptoms depend on the species of parasite. As you know, there are different species of Plasmodium, like you can see here Plasmodium vivax, Plasmodium falciparum, malaria and ovale. So the symptoms depend on the species of Plasmodium. Now the another symptom includes in malaria is anemia. Okay, because the malaria parasite infect the RBCs. It infects the RBCs, it kills the RBCs, and due to the reduction in the number of RBCs in the body, the people suffer with the anemia and the spleen get enlarged. Now what we can do to prevent this disease? So we will talk about the prevention. So what are the preventive measures to reduce the occurrence of malaria is indoor residual spraying with DDT, BSC or malathion twice a year is effective in controlling the mosquito. These chemicals kill the mosquito. As you know, the malaria parasite is carried by the mosquitoes. Okay, this disease is spread by the vector, that is mosquito. So if we will reduce the number of mosquito, so we can reduce the chances of occurrence of this disease. So these are the chemicals, DDT, BSC or malathion. We should spread it in our surrounding to kill the mosquito. Chloroquine kills the malarial parasite in human body. There is a chemical, there is a medicine known as chloroquine. We can take this medicine to kill the parasite in the human body. And quinine is extracted from the bark of a cinchona tree. This is very important point. Quinine is the medicine which is very effective to cure this malaria disease, and this quinine is found from the bark of a tree, and that tree name is cinchona. A combination of chloroquine and pyrimequine is more effective. These are the name of medicines we can take during this disease. Individual protection. How can a person individually can save himself from this disease? So vector mosquito bite can be reduced by the use of repellents, mosquito nets, mosquito coil, screening of houses, that is the use of wire used doors and windows. Personally, we should save our body from the mosquito bite, and we can reduce the chances of mosquito bite by using the chemical that is known as mosquito repellent. And because of using this mosquito repellent, the mosquito doesn't come to us to bite. And we can use mosquito net during the sleeping. Mosquito nets can save us from the mosquito bite. Mosquito coils are there that we burn, and the smoke of mosquito coils the smoke of mosquito coils it kills the mosquitoes, and hence it saves ourselves. Now screening of houses means the doors and windows and ventilator must be covered with the wire used and with the nets, so that the mosquito will not be able to enter in our houses. Now for killing the larvae of mosquito, as you know, the mosquito lays eggs first, and from the eggs the larvae form. Okay, so if we will kill the larvae of mosquito, so that we can decrease the number of mosquito in our locality. So the larvae of mosquito found in the standing water, the stagnant water, and if we will add kerosene oil into the standing water, then the larvae of mosquito will be died and the number of mosquito will be reduced. There is another chemical, that is Paris green, and there are some chemicals known as larvicide, temefos. It is also very effective to kill the larvae of mosquitoes. Now we will talk about the control. How can we control this malaria disease? So for controlling this disease, larvicidal fishes like gambusia, minnows or trouts, and birds like ducks can be introduced in water bodies. The the mosquito breeds into the water bodies, stagnant water bodies. So if we will add the larvae feeding fishes like gambusia, minnows, and trouts, or any other birds like ducks. So these fishes and ducks will eat all larvae from that water body and reduce the number of mosquitoes. So by declining the number of mosquitoes in our surrounding, we can reduce the chances of occurrence of malaria. So there is the effective control, and we should follow this. So this is all about the protozoal disease, and that is malaria. That's all. Thank you.